Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Yes, there is a document which has been issued by ICMAI, our own Institute of Cost Accountants of India. That is an examiner common summary for the past exam which they have conducted on December 2023 examination. They have given paper wise. So in this video, how I planned this in first set of the video, it is completely I'm going to give you the in-depth analysis of paper 5, 6, 7 and 8 of group 1 and then group 2 papers like paper number 9, 10, 11 and 12. So it should be a 2 parts video. Those who are writing group 1, they can watch the group 1 video. Those who are going to write group 2, they can go with group 2 videos. So first, let us discuss on that paper 5, business law and ethics. Our ICMA Institute has given in-depth analysis of that paper, of this business law and ethics. So first reason, some of the students are given poor performance in this paper. That is from the students who have scored 20 to 30 to 35 marks. Okay, first thing they are saying, it is because of lack of conceptual clarity. You not at all understand the concepts well. In some of the cases, students were not able to understand the question properly itself. I have go through some of the papers of that mentorship students. In that, many of them are write unnecessary answer what is actually there asked in the question paper itself. Next, students gave the answer just for attending it without putting a reasonable effort. You are just writing what is a bonus shares or what is a bonus issue. Simply write bonus issue means a issue which is issued at free of cost. Like this, don't write it. Just write it in a legal language. Then some of them are writing incomplete answers, means writing 2 lines and then leave some space and then go for a next page. Don't do like that. Then some of the students have done averagely. What is meant by average performance? Some of the students have gave the answer well, while some failed to answer correctly. It means out of 5 questions, some of them are writing 3 questions correctly, out of which remaining 2 questions, they have not done properly. Those whose performance was well were performed okay, while whose performance was not up to the mark failed to answer properly. It means the students, those who are trying to score, are already scored 30 to 50 marks or scored that 50 marks because they have done some questions well, they have not done some questions well. Then satisfactory performance. What is a satisfactory performance? They are reasonably good. They are reasonably okay. They are not up to the mark. They are not that much great, but they have done it something. Majority of the students answer found in moderate stage. Majority means up to 51% of students write majorly correct. Not exactly perfect. In today's stage, not everyone is giving that exactly what is perfectly correct, but covered some of the contents. Attempt is reasonably well, so they have get an exemption. Okay, which is perfect means you should get above 80. Okay, which is satisfactory means it's somewhere around 60 to 80, even 50 to 80. What is the final conclusion on this? Preparation of student is average. So it means you should prepare well. You should prepare above average. Next, students has not given answer systematically and point wise. From that, if you say issue of bonus share, then you should write the first point, then second point, then third point. Like this, you need to write it. Suppose if there is any types of contract they have asked, for first write down what are the types of contract. Let's say void contract, voidable contract. This is what the first thing. Then explain the first thing, void contract. Then explain the second thing, voidable contract. Like this you need to do. Majority of the students have not prepared well, so performance is average. Here they are saying the performance is average level. Next, come to financial accounting. That is an important, crucial thing on that. It has been observed that most of the candidates did not have adequate preparation. You have not at all prepared well. It means you leave some of the chapters. Some of them are leaving partnership chapter. Some of them are leaving hire purchase. Some of them have leaved insurance claim. Some of them are not studied lease accounting. Some of them are omitted to do accounting standards. Like this, many of them are omitting as an individual on individual basis. So you should have an adequate preparation, means at least 80 to 85 percentage of the portion you should prepare. It means out of 10 modules, you should prepare at least 8 modules properly with 100% accuracy. It must be appreciated by the candidates that this is a subject where a high mark should be scored to make it too easy to obtain the qualifying marks in that group. What is this qualifying marks? If you are trying to score 200 plus, this paper 6 will help you. If you score 60 plus, this will help you to get to qualify in this group 1. They should prepare more seriously on this paper. Don't take advantage on this. This can be achieved only by where you can do this. Most important crucial point, more intensive study of textbooks. They simply say it is textbooks. They never mention it is ICMA material. Even you can study from ICMA study material, even you can study from CA study material, and if you can study from any author books, if you are having, you can still study that. Okay, practice to solve problems related to each chapter from textbooks and past question papers, PQI, past year question papers. They should refer to the questions in the subject of graduate level at colleges. This is an important point they have mentioned. I don't know why they have mentioned this point at the graduate level. Those who are studying BCom, if you have any author books, or those who are doing CA simultaneously or doing CMA, you can still refer your own books of that particular chapter, of that particular question, and you can go for the exam. By taking mock test to assess the subject knowledge is mandatorily important. Still, if you want to write paper-wise test series with us, you can WhatsApp us at 9043971982. Like what paper you need, like financial accounting test paper I need, cost accounting test paper I need. This is purely to test to assess your subject knowledge only. It is not merely about that where you are standing at that point, what you need to do, where you are committing your mistake. That's what we are going to identify. Just WhatsApp to this number with your name, place, and what subject you need along with your email ID. You will message us. We will give you and we will support you to the best for your upcoming June 2024 examination. Next, come to direct and indirect taxation. They have clearly mentioned question number 1. This is one of the questions to score good marks. Even though the questions were asked very straight, few students have attempted properly. Need more in-depth knowledge is required. What is this question 1, sir? This question 1 is nothing but your MCQ. What is this MCQ? 15 questions of 2 marks each. This is important for direct tax and indirect tax. Even they said it is a very straightforward questions were asked. Some of them are attempted properly. For to attempt these 50 questions, you need in-depth knowledge is required, so that in future the question are going to be too tricky to attempt. So make sure you have good in-depth conceptual clarity. Next, they said overall the performance of the students was good in this question. Students were not prepared to answer the question related to residential status. This is one of the worrying scenario which I am not at all expected on this examiner comments, because residential status is a very basic chapter. Okay, very basic chapter. In that they have given like you are not at all the majority of the students. They say students are not prepared means in almost 30 to 50% of the cases they are not prepared well. So focused on this, you may expect a very good quality of question on June 2024 examination or even on December 2024 examination. Most of the students did not know the exact provision and its application. If you want to know exact provision and application for the chapters like salary, for the chapters like house property, for the some chapters like the residential status, and then TDS, we have uploaded an exam oriented class for December 23. The same still is applicable for house property, residential status and all, except few some sections have been taken away, like say 115 BAC has inserted. For that we need to change some provision. That slight changes is only there. So for DT and IDT, exact provision and application is needed. They said most of the students don't know. It means what? At least 70% of the students don't know the exact provisions and all. So make sure you have an exact provisions. Next, cost accounting. What is the cost accounting? Preparation of the student is average in this paper, that is 60% capacity. The performance is satisfactory. That too 50 to 50%, I am okay with that. The students have not given an answer systematically and point-wise. This point-wise is for a theory. Systematically is for something known as cost sheet or the format costing, whatever that you need to prepare, that format. Sufficient practice is required to answer the asked question. Let's say paper number 6 and paper number 8 require practice. Practice makes you perfect. So practice well and get clear on this paper 6 and paper number 8. Majority of the students are not prepared and answered properly well, so performance is average. Non-consideration of adjustment as in the question paper properly. Students are not at all considered the adjustments asked in the question papers. Non-consideration of us. You should study the adjustments properly. Okay, adjustments plays a key role in your answer. So make sure you are referring your adjustments and get your answers properly. Okay, with this, your group 1 examiner comments is over. This examiner comments will help you to not to commit any mistakes, and it will increase some 5 to 10 marks from your total marks. So make sure you are preparing well. For presentation tips, for presentation, how I need to present a paper, sir? For paper business law, direct taxation, financial accounting, these 3 papers, I have uploaded the certified copies. Okay, just go to our playlist and check out these 3 things. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.